This is Hino's Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. All right, I want to talk about Andy Ruiz and I want to talk about Anthony Joshua. Here's my take on it, folks. Here's the truth of the fact of the matter. The truth of the fact of the matter is this, folks. Anthony Joshua, Eddie Hearn and company, they on something. Let me say that again. They are on something. Because how you going to sit here and lose all of the belts? You have now been regressed, right? You've been now downgraded to AJ Humble status. But yet you, Eddie Hearn, this was your, you know what I'm saying, most decorated and prized possession fighter, right? And he lost all of his belts. He's no longer a unified heavyweight champion. But you guys are going to make all of the rules, right? You guys are going to sit here and say, Andy Ruiz Jr., he needs to fight on this date and he needs to fight at this time. And we basically call the shots. Higgity fucking hush. Let me say that again. Higgity fucking hush. The truth of the fact of the matter is this. Andy Ruiz plays all the house of the cards. Let me say that again. Andy Ruiz plays all the house of the cards. I'm a truth teller, folks. I come in truth-telling fashion. It's cold-hearted. It's unadulterated. And it's cutthroat truths. And the truth of the fact of the matter is this. Andy Ruiz Jr. is advised by who? Al Heyman. So Uncle Al is the one that plays all the house of the cards. Not no damn Eddie Hearn. He lost that right. See, folks have to understand. When Andy Ruiz Jr. was the B-side, right? He operated in the B-side realm. But he won fair and square. He dropped Anthony Joshua not one, not two, but 3 times. Anthony Joshua was dropped 3 fucking times, folks. 3 fucking times. So if the man is dropped 3 fucking times, then why are we going to sit here and act like this man is what I would consider, the A side? No, he's not the A side. He went from AJ Devo to AJ Humble because the man sat here and act like he didn't know how to keep his thing in his damn pants, messing around with them chicks in Miami. That's the thing that happens when you go down to Miami, Florida. They fuck you up with that bullshit. He thought, you know what I'm saying, I'm just going to fight this guy. I thought the same thing too because I picked him, right? He thought, I'm just going to fight this guy. This guy's just going to be a pushover. He's just going to be somebody that I could just beat down and whoop up. That's what he thought. And then he thought, wrong. Because of the fact that he fought a guy that was ready, man. A guy that was hungry. Now the tides has turned. Don't get it twisted now. I'm going to pick Anthony Joshua to win the rematch. Because I seen Anthony Joshua's 20 to 30 pounds lighter, like I said. Who was the first one to say that? And the prediction king strikes again. I said if Anthony Joshua wants to be a serious heavyweight, right? And he wants to be a champion of the highest orders, he needs to drop anywhere between 20 to 30 pounds. He needs to be in the high 220s, low 230s. That's how he's going to be effective because boxing is not a bodybuilding sport, right? Boxing is what we call a stamina, endurance, and basically can your ass last in the square circle type of sport. That's what it is. So in order for you to be able to last in the square circle and have stamina and conditioning, you need to be slim and trim, folks. You need to have the proper muscle fibers, not bodybuilding muscle fibers. You need to have boxing muscle fibers. So now Anthony Joshua gets it. When I'm looking at Andy Ruiz Jr., the reason why he's going to lose the rematch is because this man basically had a rags to riches story. His ass just all of a sudden got rich. He's on Jimmy Kimmel Live. Probably done ate all the damn Snickers from the Snickers endorsement they gave his ass. This motherfucker probably ate all the damn Snickers. That's the truth of the fact of the matter, folks. And then here's the other thing too. Andy Ruiz Jr. is sitting here and he's acting like he just made it, man. He's buying homes. You know what I'm saying? He looked like he's probably partying his ass off. Probably put on another 50 to 60 pounds. But then he turned around and said in the rematch, he wants to look like Anthony Joshua. Well, boy, I think you set yourself back. I don't think you're going to look like Anthony Joshua in that freaking rematch, folks. I really don't. And I think the tides has turned. Now, AJ Devo is now AJ Humble, and now he's hungry. He's actually AJ hungry. He's actually wants to win. Whereas Andy Ruiz Jr. looks like a guy that doesn't want to win. So the tides have turned. So in that regard, I'm picking Anthony Joshua again, but this time because I see the severity and the seriousness in which he's taking his training, he's going to win the fight for those reasons. Not because I'm picking him because, oh, I want to pick him again. No, because I see that he's focused. I was wrong the first time around, but Anthony Joshua is going to make a believer out of me this time around. That's the truth of the fact of the matter, folks. So in the rematch, I got Anthony Joshua stopping Andy Ruiz Jr. in the mid to late rounds. It's going to be a KO stoppage. This is Hinos' Sport. Checking out.